Hello, everybody. Back to Caesar's Palace. As you remember last time, we did the really cool looking Clearwater Bay, which show you guys right now if we slowly zoom down into it. Here we go. Clearwater Bay. Looking real nice, I think. As you remember from last time. And then we have like our whole jungle wood kind of theme. And we have some sand over there to make it kind of look like a nice beach, which ended up looking really cool. And today what we're working on is capping it off. You guys are probably saying we didn't finish the other floors yet. Yep, we're gonna get to that. But since the last few episodes, we've been solely working on just restaurants. We're gonna bring it up and work on capping it off.
Yep,
So
that's our plan.
that's our plan for these next few episodes. Now, if you always want to follow along to what we're planning on doing, just go look up Caesar's Palace on your Google or Bing, and look at the cap, and you can kind of follow along as we're building here.
So I think what we're gonna do first it kind of goes like this. Hold on, let me just do that for now. It it kind of goes like that,
Mm-hmm.
and then the next level it goes up like this, and you've got those little windows.
Okay, yeah. So, you know how we did it down here? How we have this whole little line thing separating it at the bottom? I think that's exactly what they did up here too.
All right, so
So
show
maybe
me
if
what you
you
want to do then.
pulled this one out one more, so it goes slightly over the pillars like this.
All right, yeah, and then just go like that.
That looks good. And I'll do the same for this side too. Are we pulling it out? How far are we pulling it out? Because it looks like it might go in a little bit. Yeah, do. Okay. So now the little windows. Now let me count how many there are. They're proportional with the pillars. So the blank spots we have in the middle of the pillars are where the windows are supposed to be.
There's one,
So
two, three. There's six. So one.
one,
Uh,
two, three, four. I only counted five. One, two, five.
who's wrong?
The blank spot in between the pillars. We're not talking about the actual Caesar's Palace. We're talking about our thing.
Oh, our thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
it has to be proportional with the pillars, or else it might look a little weird.
So yeah, there'd be five. So it kind of goes. They're kind of just like rectangles. So it kind of goes like this.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Um,
Kind of like, kind of like that.
and is that? Yep, that's
Oh wait, no, it's
proportional. Is
no,
that?
it's not.
Oh
No,
yeah.
I've got to bring it over one more.
Okay,
Let's bring it over.
got that. Yep, and I'll just help you with the same for all the other ones.
All
So,
right.
uh, looks like this one starts like right here. How far are you doing these? Okay. One. How far are you bringing them up?
Uh, three.
Okay. So three, one, two, three. The next one should be right here. Are they? Yeah. Okay.
Hold on, I got
One,
this.
two, three, three, one, two. There we go. That looks right. Now, it looks a little bit too big, so maybe if we like put stairs in between that little spot,
All right.
court stairs.
Sure. Or here,
Uh,
show me. Yeah.
we don't want to do the stone brick stairs. That'll look too much like the actual thing itself. We want to like round it, I think. So maybe if we did something like that, we rounded it like
Okay.
that, and it
Sure.
makes them look a little bit smaller.
But not too small. Not darn it.
Yeah. So one of our conversations last time was what happened to Malaysian Flight 370, and while we were planning on what we were going to talk about this episode, as well as
I
getting the
found.
capping off, Brennan found a little article, and most of you probably heard on the news. It's kind of cool to listen to what we said last time compared to what's happening now. If you want to take a look at what we were talking about last time, take a look at Caesar's Palace episode 15 or 16. But Brendan, do you want to explain to us the news on it now? I guess as we
Sure.
continue building.
Let me get it. Hold on. I I remember. I think it was might have been France, but France. Uh, hold on. I'm pulling it up.
The gist of it is they found some sort of
Satellite data
debris.
shows possible jet debris from the Malaysian flight in the Indian Ocean, and it was from France, and it just happened today.
Recently.
Today, just
Today.
now, just
Have they confirmed it as the plane yet, though?
no. That's why it's only like possible. It's not.
Have they even reached the debris site yet?
I'm
Or
not sure.
yeah, cause what the thing is the debris. When I was listening to the news, the debris satellite images that they found were like 4 days old, so that means it could have drifted like
Farther away.
far away. Yeah, with the current, so it might take them a long time to find it from there. They're talking max to cover it would end up being like 28 days is what they said on the news.
Yeah,
So
it's gonna be a while.
it's gonna be a while. It's still a big mystery though, cause who knows? My theory was, and I'm taking this solely from Lost. I give my credit to Lost. Like in Lost, what happened was when the plane crashed, this dude took a fake plane and like plopped it in the water to make it look like the real plane had actually crashed when obviously it didn't.
Where does he get a fake plane?
Yeah, well, maybe they like painted it to look like the plane, threw it in the water, and made it look like it was the plane, and they actually still have the plane, and they're still gonna like use it against us in some way, shape, or form. As you remember from last time, we were talking about nuking us or like cutting out the power grid or something like that. Just theories that we might have.
How does that look like, Tyler? Over here.
What's it do in the picture?
Oh,
Okay,
wait.
yeah. From there, let's just stop it like right there, because we're gonna work on these side parts another episode.
Alright.
Because right now we could like literally just like look straight into it, but we're gonna keep these side parts like open.
Okay, that'll be something for another day.
Yep, another day. So,
Right,
do you want to start taking a look at? We both want to start taking a look at the pillars, which we also want to keep proportional. So it looks like 2 of the pillars are only 1 block wide, and 3 of the pillars are 2 blocks. 4 of the pillars are 2 blocks wide, so we want to keep that the same going up.
Okay.
So, I gotta find out where these start. And I should probably actually get out my pillar blocks as well. That might help. So, I saw the Divergent movie last night.
Oh, that's out. Was it any good?
And I will say, it wasn't as bad as I anticipated. It actually... I've never actually read the book. If you want to learn about the book, then you gotta like talk to Brent or something, because I have no idea about the book. But from the movie, I thought it was a really cool movie.
So the rundown of the story is, and I won't go like too in depth because then I'd spoil it. But
Don't want that.
so what's the girl's name?
Beatrice, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
Triss
Triss. There we go.
is
Triss.
what she goes by during
Triss. So there's 4. I guess you can call them clans or factions.
factions. Yeah.
Would be the word. Aberration, is that what it was? Dauntless.
Dauntless.
Oh, hold on, I gotta... Okay, hold on.
I couldn't even remember half of them while I was watching the movie. I'm like, no, when you say this, which faction are you talking about? When you're gonna overthrow this faction? What faction was it again?
Okay, alright, so... There's Abnegation, which is like the selfless. There is... Erudite, the intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
Dauntless the brave, and then Amity, which is the peaceful. And
Yeah.
so when you're born into the faction that your parents are in. But when you're 16, 16, you take a test that determines which faction you will go into. And normally you're only given two choices. And you'd have to choose between the two. But Triss, she got three choices because she's divergent, which means that the test doesn't necessarily work on her.
Mm-hmm.
And so apparently being divergent is dangerous or whatever because they like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So she hides in Dauntless because she was born in Abnegation, and they're kind of like, I want to say rivals, but Abnegation's nothing like Dauntless, so she hides in there.
Yeah.
And so that's just kind of like the book, is her hiding there.
And that's from the movie. That's like the exact same plot as the movie. So.
And then the second one goes into, I don't remember what the second one goes into. And the third one, I don't remember the third one either.
Didn't you say that the first one was the best, or the other ones weren't as good, or?
Yeah, first one was the best.
Okay, were the other ones still worth reading? If like the first one.
Second one was good. Third one was all right, but I heavily disliked the ending.
Oh.
It's just me, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I could see why some people might dislike an ending.
Right.
I was hoping it was gonna be like the Hunger Games endings where they're just.
Oh, it is. Was it? In the movies, did they pull like a Hunger Games, Hobbit, Lord of the Rings kind of ending?
Not as much as you would have expected. It's kind of left open. So.
Is it?
Mhm. And then the other night I watched. Oh my gosh! If you want gore.
You already talked about the Cabin in the Woods.
It's not the Cabin in the. It's like. It was rated one of the goriest movies in like a long time. I don't know if any of you guys have seen Evil Dead. If you look up the trailer, it's just sheer. Bleh. But it was really sick, and it's like this girl gets possessed by a demon, and she like kills everybody, and she's like doesn't know what she's doing, and she like cuts her tongue open with like a razor blade and starts killing people, and this one last like saw her arm off and like shows the entire thing. It's like blood rain and.
Let's bring it up one more, Tyler. Let's bring the pillars up one more.
All right. Yeah, they actually go up a lot more than this.
Oh, do they? How about right here then?
Little more. I'm looking at the picture, making it proportional. So keep going. Yep,
all
right there. So let's build them all up to that. And what this is, guys, is this is the pillar system that's supporting the little rooftop that's gonna be on top of it, and it's just gonna be a big sign that says Caesar's Palace, which I still don't know how we're gonna do that because obviously Minecraft is a game of blocks. Yeah. So that makes writing stuff a little hard. And are we still on for doing the like little video at the end of it with the
trailers? Hey, here, look what we did. Come visit, kind of thing.
Yeah, I think I have a good idea for that. I'll tell you about that later. I'll leave it to you guys for a surprise. So if we step back, looks very good. Now we have to do the
windows.
The windows, which make them as high as the pillars, but one block down. So
I think it should actually be one block higher, so that you can actually like see the windows like this.
Okay, make sure we do the little stair thing. I'll take care of that right now.
So does that look good then?
That, and if we take a step back.
And then how about like that? Like that.
Yep, that looks good. I like your little.
Oh, and then
thing there.
Bam. And that or no? Nah.
No, that's looking. Yeah, right there. Right there is perfect. All right, let's do the same for all the parts.